Most people looking for a desktop these days get distracted by flashy lights and gaming aesthetics. But sometimes you just need a machine that shows up to work every single day without making a fuss. That is exactly what this HP tower is aiming for. It is not trying to win any beauty contests with its straightforward, utilitarian design, but honestly, that is part of its charm. It sits under a desk or tucked away in a corner, and you just forget it is there until you need it to crunch through a massive spreadsheet or handle a dozen browser tabs at once. Under the hood, the i5-12500 processor is the real star here. It is a 6-core chip that handles multitasking surprisingly well. You can have your email, a video call, and a handful of heavy business applications running simultaneously, and the system just keeps chugging along without stuttering. It is snappy, mostly thanks to that 512 GB SSD, which makes boot times feel almost instant. You press the power button, grab your coffee, and by the time you sit down, you are already at the login screen. Now, here is something that stands out for the office crowd. It has both HDMI and VGA ports, which might seem a bit old school, but it is a lifesaver if you are working with a mix of newer monitors and older displays that are still kicking around the office. Being able to run a dual monitor setup right out of the box without hunting for adapters is a huge win for productivity. The port selection on the front is also quite generous. Having 4 USB ports right there within reach is incredibly convenient for plugging in thumb drives or charging a phone without having to crawl under the desk to reach the back panel. It is not all perfect, though. While the 16 GB of RAM is plenty for most professional tasks, if you are the type of person who keeps 50 tabs open while editing large files, you might eventually feel the ceiling. Also, the integrated graphics are great for office work and video conferencing, but do not expect to do any serious video editing or gaming on this thing. It is built for business, not for play. The included keyboard and mouse are functional, but they are definitely basic office-grade peripherals, so you might find yourself wanting to swap them out for something a bit more ergonomic after a few weeks of heavy typing. What really makes this a solid choice is the focus on security and stability. With the TPM2 chip and the physical lock support, it feels like a machine designed for a professional environment where data protection actually matters. It is quiet, it is efficient, and it does exactly what it says on the box. If you are looking for a no-nonsense computer that gets the job done without any drama, this is a really strong contender that is hard to overlook.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.